Good afternoon and welcome in yet another episode of District Response on COVID series. I'm Deepak Dalal, Chief Management Officer, SKOCH Group. In this session, we'll be discussing the preparedness of District Administration Hisar in Haryana on COVID. And to discuss this COVID response of the district, we have with us Dr. Priyanka Soni, Deputy Commissioner Hisar. She is 2012 batch IS officer, having secured all India ranked 52 in UPSC Civil Services exam in 2012. She completed her MBBS in 2010 from SMS Medical College, Jaipur, started her career as medical officer at CHC Suratgarh prior to joining civil services. After joining the IS, she has held several charges such as Commissioner Municipal Corporation Karnal, CEO Smart City Limited, Municipal Commissioner Panipat, Deputy Commissioner Kaithal, and currently posted as Deputy Commissioner Hisar. Welcome, Dr. Priyanka Soni. And also in our expert panel, we have Mr. UK Sharma, a former advisor, Niti Ayog, Mr. Bhushan Mohan, an independent consultant, industry veteran, and worked as Principal Consultant, National E-Governance Division, Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology, Government of India. And Mr. Nirmal Bansal, Senior SKOCH Development Fellow and a former banker. So welcome you all. And now, without wasting further time, I'll invite Dr. Priyanka Soni to please take us through the preparedness of your district. So, Dr. Soni, over to you.
Good afternoon to everyone. I am Dr. Priyanka Soni. I am Deputy Commissioner Hisar, and today I will take you through a presentation showing exactly how we have been doing in Hisar. Before I start presentation, let me give you a brief of corona patients we have. So right now we have 2 active corona patients, and around 60 people have been made home quarantine, which were having contact with these people. So in this perspective, I would like to share the presentation with all of you. So in broad lines, immediately after this corona epidemic was announced in India, what happened, there were a lot of people who were stuck up in our district. So for organizing help to all those people and providing them basic facility, we have organized 7 shelters which had 345 laborers and around 2,000 workers who were being stationed by the concerned industries. And we have been running 12 community kitchens in which there were laborers and destitute people, they were given food, and around till date around 10 lakh cooked meals have been provided to all the needy people. Regarding health facilities in Hisar, we have total 7 quarantine centers and we have made capacity of 1,000 beds. So we are quite safe in case even if this increase, if the coronavirus gets spread in our district, then still we are in a capacity to handle it. And we have made 13 hospitals with 761 beds as isolation wards, and we have around 145 ventilators. So we are quite satisfactorily praised if we see in relation to the health facility we have in our district. Till now, around 292 people have been kept in quarantine, and 2 samples have been found positive. And when I talk about lockdown measures which have been taken by district administration, so through police administration, around 5,454 challans have been issued, around 695 vehicles have been seized, and 280 FIRs have been made till now. And to cut short the presentation, I would like to discuss broadly about the best practices which have been adopted by district administration in combating COVID-19. So first of all, we have established a helpline number for different type of problems which have been faced by people. So we have one disaster control room number, another one is district call center number. Then for NGOs, we have established a separate helpline number. For health department, we have established separate helpline numbers. and which have been shown in this presentation also. And the earlier existing helpline number, like for health 108 and for police 100, it has been running. And I must also tell at this stage that procurement has been going on in our district, as it is going on in other states as well as in Haryana also. So during this time, we have established a Kisan Bandhu helpline number, which will help all the farmers to get help and to get their knowledge about how they can sell off their produce. Second important point which we have taken up in Hisar was delivering at doorstep. Now that we have two main containment zone in our district, it becomes very important to maintain supply of essential goods. And we are trying our best to make home doorstep delivery of essential goods. We have roped in Zomato, Hisar Fresh and other Kriana stores and dealers to give online deliveries of the items. As well as we have also made a list of all the vendors. We have put the list on our website, and 2 days before we have also launched an application by the name of Connect Plus. So this app is different from existing all the apps in the sense that it is also connecting self-employed people who are doing utility services, who are providing simple services like of plumber, carpenter, electrician, and IT repairs and CCTV repairs. So these people can be connected through this Connect Plus app, and we have fixed rate of all the essential commodities. And we have made 3 price checking teams also, who are going on regular basis and checking that price does not increase of essential commodity, including mask and sanitizers too. And regarding third important step which district administration Hisar has taken up is issuing advisory. On regular basis, we have been briefing press and issuing our press notes through electronic media. Also, we have been advising people as to how they should maintain social distancing in their day-to-day life, because I think at this stage communication of information is very important, because people don't exactly know, and through this social media people are getting whole lot of information which may be correct or may not be correct. So we have made it a point to keep a watch on social media. If any negative news, any news which is false or untrue, it is being spreaded by anybody, we are taking immediate action against those people. We are also roping in RWAs, because they are the main people who are helpful in urban areas. The fourth main step is regarding taking action against violators and issuing movement passes. So Haryana government has already established this Saral portal, and we have been providing movement passes only for emergencies, and especially the medical emergencies, so that the people who have been in Haryana, people who have been stuck anywhere else, they can come back to their places. But thorough scrutiny is being done of all the applications which are being received. Regarding quarantine facilities, as I told you earlier, we have 7 quarantine facilities, and we are giving a good diet to all of them, and we are trying to provide all kind of help to them in the form of yoga activities, psychologists, dignity kits for women, and special diet for infants and children, and daily health checkup. Besides all this, regular activity which I think every district must be doing is sanitization of public places. It is being done through Corporation Hisar, and I must tell you that the sanitary workers in Hisar, they have been working very hard in whether it is sanitization of the public places or it is a sanitization of the patient's home. Another important point which I think needs to be emphasized here is maintaining food supply to poor people. Now that economy is at its lowest point and a lot of people have lost their livelihood, they are not getting their daily wages. So it becomes more so important for district administration to maintain food supply for poor people. In Hisar, we have been doing this with the help of NGOs. And as I told you earlier also, 10,000 packets have been already given to needy people. And through an NGO, we are running this campaign, Feed the Poor Challenge, in which they are making a Karuna bag of hope, in which 7 days dry ration is being provided to poor people who have cooking facility at their home. And we are getting a very good support from social organizations. We have also started um, paid food, or so as to say thali, to the people of middle class who are ready to pay. So that facility is also available who want a higher quality of food. Another important thing is shelter and relief centers for homeless. As I told you earlier, we have around 361 laborers who are being residing in our area, and recently we have also started training for them, skill training for them through our ITIs. We are giving them training in carpenter, plumber, electrician. And besides this, yoga and psychologists are regularly visiting these relief camps. So another important point is Zomato. So we had a very hard time to uh, start Zomato in Hisar also for delivering the ration supplies to the home, but now they are running very smoothly. And besides this, another online portal is Hisar Fresh. They are supplying vegetables as well as dry ration to people. For implementation of lockdown, flag marches have been done regular basis. To create awareness, we have launched 20 vehicles who are running daily in rural area and urban areas, and they are educating people for do's and don'ts for COVID. They are also propagating what all measures have been done by government to help poor people, how they can apply on to get all these benefits and how they can get these benefits. One major point which I think Hisar has done is starting Dhanvantri Seva for healthcare workers. In context where a lot of medical personals have been suffering violence and social boycott from a lot of places, Hisar has started Dhanvantri Seva for healthcare workers, where the doctors, nurses or midwives who have been working in hospitals, this helpline number, they are providing all sort of need for their families while their main member is serving in hospital and treating patients. As soon as this lockdown was announced, a lot of requests were received from people who were suffering from some kind of psychosis, whether we say it was phobia or it was fear, anxiety and uncertainty about what is going to happen in future. So immediately we have started 3 helpline number to get counseling from psychologists from our universities. So these 3 have been working right from the start. And as I told you earlier, we have launched this Connect Plus app, and besides giving essential supplies, it will also connect service providers to customers. And it has been launched 2 days back, and we have already got around 2,000 downloads of this app. And it can be implemented throughout Haryana also. The server is such, and authentication is very simple. They can just call on 9050 number, or they can download this app and get themselves registered. So this was all about what Hisar administration has been doing to manage this COVID situation. And if I say broad sense, what all activities we have done, to summarize what I have already spoken is, first, I think community mobilization and awareness is very important. Luckily, Hisar has very good literacy rate, as well as people over here are basically from academic side, since we have 2-3 universities here. And so it was easy for us to mobilize people and to make them understand that how important it is to have social distancing. Another important thing is compliance of all the orders and advisory. We have been following what have been issued by MHA in letter as well as spirit. Third important thing, when we ask people to sit at their home and not to come out, it becomes very important for district administration to provide them all the facility, all the services at their doorstep. So we have been focusing on that. Another important thing is effective communication. I myself, as well as my all the officers, they are available 24/7. We receive all the calls which have been received by, which are being called up by citizens, laborers, and we are also available through all modes. And we have also been running this communication vans in rural and urban areas. So these were all the strategies which we followed, and I think they have been working till now good. And we have just 2 cases in our district, and one of them has come from Ghaziabad to our district, and he have turned to be positive, and the other one, he was a younger brother of the already positive patient. So in nutshell, Hisar was in orange zone till 2 days back. After this positive cases, I think situation will change. And we have also started opening up our industries. Till now, around 100 industry have been opened up. 100 Manrega works have also started working in the field. And I'm hopeful that with this situation, we will be able to open up Hisar in coming days. But even if we open it, I would say that social distancing and sanitization will be 2 very important aspect of opening our up economy. Thank you.
Thank you, Priyanka ji. I'll straight away move on to our expert, Mr. Nirmal Bansal. What is your take on preparedness of the district and your question?
Very nice to hear from you, and congratulations to you that you people are doing a great job. And it's really heartening that all over the country that young officers like you have been doing a great job. So our congratulations on the initiatives which you have taken. Uh, it's just we would like to understand 2, 3 points. Whatever you have been doing is fantastic on micromanagement, along with that holistic view which you have given of the district is fantastic. Number one, that what's the position of the availability of the PPE in your district? Number two, that how the doctors are taking precaution after treating these COVID affected people. Number three, that are your police is taking any help from the drone surveillance is there to have the deterrence amongst the people not to make crowded. And I'm sure that through Anganwadis that your ICDS, your Poshan Abhiyan and your take home rations and everything is working there. And what's the position of the Arogya Setu?
So first of all, when I talk about PP kits, so I think Hisar is very well placed in PP kits. Initially, we had a lot of shortage of PP kits, and that too of good quality. So we procured it from nearby districts, especially Sonipat. But by this time, there are a lot of entrepreneurs who have come into field, and they have been making PP kits. We ourselves have roped in self-help group who are developing PP kits of very good standard, and which has been approved by our civil surgeon team also. So as such, we don't have any shortage of PP kit right now in Hisar district, and luckily we don't have that many cases also. When I talk about uses of PP kit, safety equipments by doctor, not only just doctors, we have been providing equipments to the police personnel who are working in containment zone, who are going along with our mobile teams. We are also providing PP kits and safety equipments to ASHA and A&M worker who are going for door-to-door survey. And regarding drone surveillance, yes, we have been using it to implement lockdown to get violators' name as well as identification. Regarding Arogya Setu app, we have around 1.66 lakh people who have been using Arogya Setu app, which is a very good number when we see the population of around 13 lakh people in Hisar. So this was all about position of Hisar in relation to management of COVID.
Mr. Mohan, your question.
Yes, couple of questions. One thing which I'm bothered, I think you have done exceedingly well in your district. I think this is one of those ideal districts. In spite of having a couple of cases, the things that seem to have gone very, very well. However, one of the things which always causes me a concern, what I keep on seeing in the news reports, is the crowding and lack of discipline, especially in the mandis, where either the sabzi mandi or the whole grain mandi in the morning or the afternoon sessions. How have you been able to control that? To what extent? And secondly, associated with that, now that the harvesting season is there and a lot of procurement has to take place, how are you equipped to handle that particular thing?
I must say, very validly raised questions and very relevant. And as you told, mandis have been sore for district administration from quite a long time. But let me share with you how we have managed it. So for mandi, we are opening it only during early morning times. We have fixed 1 hour slot for farmers who are coming directly from the field to sell off their goods. And the next 1 hour is for wholesaler to come into mandi. After 1 hour, they will leave. And after that 1 hour, only retailers, or so as to say the people who are selling through carts, they are allowed to enter. We are not allowing any public to come on mandi. And we have issued pass to farmers who are bringing their produce. We have issued passes to wholesalers who are buying from these farmers. We have issued passes to retailers who are selling in the wards. So by this way, we have limited the entry of public in mandi. No purchaser is as such directly allowed to enter into mandi. He can buy through these ready walas only. And these ready walas, we have divided them in ward wise all over Hisar, and they've been assigned each ward. 2-3 vendors are there for each ward. So initially we were having a lot of problem in managing our mandi affairs, but right now I can say that there is not huge rush in the mandi, and also we have made a circular marking in the mandi, and by staggering the movement, entry and exit of people in mandi, we are managing mandi affairs. And another important step which we have taken is allowing farmer producer groups or farmer producer organization to directly come into city and sell off their produce. So they don't even need to go to mandis to sell off their produce. They can directly come from farms and they can sell in our sectors. Regarding procurement, as Haryana government has taken a decision to increase number of mandis. So earlier we had only 23 mandis. Now we have 77 mandis. And we have put all the team of around 6 government officials at each mandi to ensure that all the social distancing measures are being followed. Mask sanitizer, they have been made available to them. Besides these, we have also staggered entry of farmers in all mandi. We are scheduling only 50 farmers in the morning, 50 farmers in the evening. So as to say, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 2 p.m. in the evening, and from 2 to 8. So by this, at a time, there are 50 farmers in mandi, and by doing it in a decentralized way, rush of people in mandi as it used to be during non-COVID time, it is much lesser, and we are in a better capacity to even procure this grain and then to shift it to the FCI godowns also.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Yugesh Sharma?
Yes, madam. Thank you so much. You have managed it very well. I see it appears from your presentation that you have done quite massive work to handle this COVID management. My apprehension and thinking is that a number of people might be stranded outside your district who will immediately after opening, after lifting the curb, will try to come back to their homes. So how you will take care of their screening at the entry point so that they don't mix up with the healthy people and carry infections?
You are very right. As soon as this lockdown will be relieved, a lot of people are expected to enter Hisar. And right now also, when central government has allowed a little bit of movement of migrant laborer, we are getting a daily flow of laborers in our district. So what we do is we keep them in hospital. They are first being brought to hospital where we check them for thermal screening, and if they are symptomatic, we take their samples also. And once they are being declared non-COVID, then only they are being allowed to go to their places. And regarding how will we make these arrangements, we have a sufficient number of thermal scanners which will be stationed at all the nakas in our district, and from where checking will be done. Besides this, we have made all our sarpanches aware about this thing, that you should get each and everybody who is entering your village from outside. And Hisar being a very aware district, I must say I get daily basis call from sarpanches who all have entered in their district, and they keep reporting it to health department, to police department, and get them scrutinized.
Well, I think most of the queries have been answered. So if panelists allow, we can conclude the session. So thank you very much, Priyanka ji, for your time and making such an informative presentation. And wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you all the panelists.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.